Okay, so I'm getting to demo Tim Wilhelm's fantastic content that he's built for Planescape. We're super excited. We've got approval from Wizards of the Coast to release this official content for that amazing adventure. Tim has built character creation music, which is really cool because you can use it in session 0 to kind of foreshadow the theme of the adventure and the sound world and some of the vibe of this peculiar adventure. So you can hear in these sounds, just how much there is of where we're traveling and where we're going. It's very, very cool. Now this is just a demo I have to give you, so I can only play you just a tiny bit of each of these moods. But as you can see, there are many of them. It's just so cool. So even before the adventure starts, people will know kind of where they're headed. And mood number 1 is our morgue, and it's pretty nasty sound world, including these fantastic one-shots that Tim Wilhelm, the most perfectly named person to build content, has made these one-shots. Turn up the one-shot volume, which you can adjust. There we are. So you could obviously make people take a perception check, and you can actually play them what they hear, which is very cool. There's all these one-shots, all important moments, important lines, like this one.
Dinner is served.
It's fantastic content for Tim. I get to review all this stuff and I get to hear this, and I would basically sit here, if I could, and just play you the whole thing. But I can't, because this is just a demo and it doesn't want to be too long, otherwise no one will watch it. The grease pit, let's just listen to how this completely changes the mood and the environment. What does this say to you about where we are? And what does it feel like? Yeah, it's cool. So instead of a creepy aloneness, this is a humane space filled with lots of different people, snippets of different kinds of languages, so it has an exotic feel, lots of people coming from far away, and music. Very, very different from that music before. So more of an up mood, more of freedom and happiness. Tim using his fantastic guitar skills. Alright, and within this context we're going to go to Fell's Tattoos, which is another environment. Is it nasty? Is it nice? Is it freaky? Is it a pleasant place? It's certainly quieter. But those bells say personable, relaxing, meditative. A specific music track composed by Tim and recorded by Tim for this environment. And this went back and forwards with Wizards of the Coast. A clockwork tattoo machine. So we needed to do a tattoo machine. So you can hear the normal moments there. I'm going to turn it up a chunk. You can hear the normal kind of elements of a tattoo machine, plus a clockwork element to make sure it's enough fantasy. Such great sound work. Okay, the next one is in chapter 3, and it's the illusionary fountain. So listen to this. I really love this too. The sorts of sounds we get to build in content for Syrinscape is amazing. It's the sound of coins in a fountain. Yep, that's what it sounds like. And the casino background is really cool. I'm going to play you a little bit of combat, and then I'm going to leave you with spoiler, Shemeshka arrives. So here's a chunk of combat. As always, everything's adjustable. In Syrinscape, you can turn elements off if you don't like them. You can turn them up if you do. Let's add a bit more music. Turn off the grunts and shouts and fighting voices. There's even a use me for spell fighting. So if I want to add spells being cast, awesome, I can turn that element on. And give it a double click to bring up a sample immediately whenever I want to do that. Alright, that's a quick demo. grab the content yourself. In our first release week, of course, it's free for access, and if you want to unlock it after that, you can just grab a the beginning subscription, a trial subscription, a short period subscription, whatever you need. If you're playing Planescape, don't play without this. And if you are playing with it, spread the word so that others get to experience this fantastic, immersive world as well. Alright, I'll leave you with this fantastic fanfare, which is very, very cool. Enjoy.